In the self-justice system, lack of awareness-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In the Chicago city, the dedicated dudes that investigate these vicious, unmindful felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Accountability Unit. These are their stories. When the term enemy comes about, typically it is assumed that it's from without any prognosticating harming actions, meaning one did something to acquire an enemy foe. In this society, all one has to do is have a different viewpoint, and boom, you have yourself an enemy. Acquiring enemies goes far beyond another's ire, which is another term for anger. Thank you for joining me for another video on Rastaz Realities. For as long as memory serves, we as humans have complained about external enemies, and rightfully so. For example, have you ever been around or met another and something about them was just off, and somewhere down the line you discover that they behave as an enemy, just or unjustly? But little to none has addressed the internal enemy that we all have within us. There's an epidemic of son husbandry that destroys many, awakens some, and provides snake pits of lack of accountability. I remember when I became aware of the nonsense that was done in my second relationship by my son's mom to and around him, that brought about me castigating her. The dictionary is your friend. Then, as I do so often, I paused and looked within, and I did not like what I found. The discovery was that though I had the utmost best intentions for my second born, I had not done all that I could have done to ensure a more positive outcome for this young being that I assisted in bringing into this world. I was an enemy to myself. One way I found out that I was an enemy to myself was forcing a situation that the Most High Spirits were trying to protect me against. And there was this thing that occurred, never before then and never afterwards. That thing was ED. Erectile dysfunction. My dick didn't work. Meaning, no matter what she did, my Johnson was a worthless noodle. I have no issues in disclosure of that, as it was and is a lesson for me and those who may encounter similar situations. You see, my second son's mom came with a plethora of red flags, banners, and red neon signs that I chose to ignore in full ignorance. I and my son are still paying for me allowing my inner enemy to prevail. Like so many girls nowadays, my girl then, or what I thought was my girl, were garden tools for guy fools. I could not or did not see my value within me to become invested in a better reality. Blue pill moment, quite possibly. and even divine protection could not save me. What it took was hard times within the family, a bit of damage psychologically, and almost losing my son to the streets. She bears blame, and I do too, you see. An enemy comes in various forms. What we're not going to do is allow it to become the norm. Throughout life, mistakes are made, and so are better decisions to get a better handle on our fates. I, Akil, will always tell you the truth, and silver linings are found. I am walking proof that none has mastered perfection. The disconnection found within myself led to correction and mental and physical wealth. And I stand before you soul bared to incite becoming a better being better. One of the spices of life, you see, and that's the reality.